stop. The era of apologies is permanently over. I am the master and I am the owner. No more explaining the power I hold. The vision is silver, the vision is gold. Unapologetic. Interior and a silent phone, ruling the entire syndicate alone. The suit is tailored and the vision is clear. I am the only person that they really fear. No cheap emotions and no wasted breath, dealing with the matters of life and death, counting the assets while the city sleeps, following the secrets that the empire keeps. Unapologetic era, a diamond design. Everything promised is already mine. No more retreating and no more the fear. The absolute leader is finally here. The signature is steady on the premium page, writing the rules for the modern age. I do not need the validation from the crowd. My silence is heavy, my silence is loud. Strategic advancement, a system so pure, knowing the legacy is absolute and sure. Unapologetic era, a diamond design. Everything promised is already mine. No more retreating and no more the fear. The absolute leader is finally is mine. The era is mine. Silence is the only luxury I cannot afford to lose. Walking in the shadows in these expensive shoes, a heavy gold tension hanging in the air. I do not justify and I do not even care. Watching the reflection on the marble floor, I have already closed the final secret door. The movement is quiet and the movement is deep. Promises of power that I intend to keep. The art of silence, a cold and dark design. Every single asset is already mine. No more talking, only the perfect move. I have absolutely nothing left to prove. The art of silence. Emotional detachment in every single line, knowing the absolute triumph is strictly mine. The signature is steady on the premium page, setting all the standards for the modern age. I do not seek approval from the noisy crowd. My silence is powerful, my silence is loud. The diamonds are resting in the velvet tray, watching all the millions coming my way. Calculated moves, quiet advancement. The vision is steady, the system is ready. Silence, a cold and dark design. Every single asset said he's already mine. No more talking, only the perfect move. I have absolutely nothing left to prove. Silence is complete. Silence, 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 silence. I am the velvet, hiding the blade. Walking through the garden in the morning shade. My voice is a whisper, but the power is real. Commanding exactly the way that I feel. A soft light vision with the dangerous heart. Everything I touch is a beautiful art. The boundaries are steady and the circle is small. Watching every single shadow fall. Soft but not safe, a quiet design. Everything promised is already mine. No more surviving, the luxury is deep. Promises of power that I intend to keep. Soft and not safe. The silk is expensive and the spirit is calm. Holding the world in the palm of my hand. I don't need to shout to be understood. Doing exactly what I knew that I would. Minimalist focus in every single breath. Dealing with the matters of life and death. The diamonds are resting in the silver tray. Watching all the millions coming my way. Emotional detachment, quiet advancement. The vision is steady, the system is ready. Self but not safe, a quiet design. Everything promised is already mine. No more surviving, the luxury is deep. Promises of power that I intend to keep. Softness is softness. Yeah, me shining bright, just in the light. We're stepping out, claiming the night. Grab the lipstick, color of wine. Every single one of us looking divine. Fix the crown on your best friend's head. Drop the worries right by the bed. We run the city in designer shoes. We make the rules and we always choose. Fix the hair, check the gloss. Every girl here is the boss. Take a picture, catch the frame. Everybody knows our name. This is the ritual, putting the armor on. We will be dancing right until the dawn. Look at your reflection, absolute perfection. We are moving in a winning direction. Hold my hand, we are taking the space. Flawless style and untouchable grace. Irretrievable grace. Spraying the perfume, setting the mood. On me high standards, catching the groove. Look how you shine in that beautiful dress. We are accepting the absolute best. There's power and beauty, walking the street. Everyone watching the rhythm and beat. Fix the hair, check the gloss. Every girl here is a boss. Take a picture, catch the frame. Everybody knows our name. This is the ritual, putting the armor on. We will be dancing right until the dawn. Look at your reflection, absolute perfection. We are moving in a winning direction. Hold my hand, we are taking the space. Flawless style and untouchable grace. You are stunning, you are brilliant. We are taking on with the world words are the only borders I recognize. Walking through the city in the silver rain, leaving every memory of the common pain. A high value mindset, a disciplined heart. Everything I touch is a beautiful art. The numbers are growing in the quiet of night, moving with the rhythm of a golden light. I don't seek attention, I don't seek the crowd. My silence is powerful, my silence is loud. Financial nobility, the freedom to be everything I wanted is coming to me. No more surviving, the prosperity is real, commanding exactly the way that I feel. Financial mobility. The signature is steady on the premium page, writing the rules for the modern age. No settling for less, no playing the fool. I am the exception, I am the rule. The diamonds are resting in the velvet tray, watching all the millions coming my way. Strategic advancement, a system so pure, knowing the legacy is absolute and sure. Emotional detachment, quiet advancement, the vision is steady, the system is ready. Financial mobility, the freedom to be everything I wanted is coming to me. No more surviving, the prosperity is real, commanding exactly the way that I feel. Mobility is absolute. Silence. I do not wait for the doors to open. I own the building. Black leather interior and a silent phone, ruling the entire syndicate alone. The suit is tailored and the vision is clear. The only person that they really fear. No cheap emotions and no wasted breath, dealing with the matters of life and death, counting the assets while the city sleeps, following the secrets that the empire keeps. Executive control, the ultimate prize, seeing the future through these cold eyes. Invested in power, invested in gold, the greatest modern story ever told. Executive control. The signature is steady on the premium page, writing the rules for the modern age. I don't need a title to command the room. I am the silence and I am the boom. The diamonds are rusting in the velvet tray, watching the millions coming my way. Strategic advancement in every line, knowing the absolute triumph is mine. No more talking, only the move, the system into the room, temperature rising, no need to speak. I'm the horizon, diamond mind, spirit of gold, the greatest story that's never been told. I see them looking, trying to figure me out, but royalty is something you don't talk about. I don't wait for a call, no. I don't wait for a sign, never. Everything I want is already mine. 'Cause I'm the fire, I'm the flame. Put some respect on my name. Luxury state of mind, one of a kind. Hard to find, I am the prize. Baby, open your eyes, I'm the blessing in disguise. Don't need validation, I got my own. Queen sitting comfortable on her throne. High heels, high standards, high value life. Cut through the noise like a sharp knife. If you can't handle heat, then step aside. This is just food to ride. I don't wait for a call, I don't wait for a sign. Everything I want is already mine. 'Cause I'm the fire, I'm the flame. Put some respect on my name. Luxury state of mind, one of a kind. Heart to heart, yeah. Never a prize, baby, open your eyes. I'm the blessing in disguise. Paradise. I'm worth it today. I was worth it yesterday. I'll be worth it forever. Don't you ever forget. I am the fire, I'm the flame. Put some respect on my name. Luxury state of mind, one of a kind. Hard to find, I am the prize. Baby, open your eyes, I'm the blessing in disguise. The cycle of reaction is finally broken. No more empty words and no more the token. I am the distance and I am the wall, watching every single expectation fall. Emotional detachment. Clear boundaries in a world made of glass, watching all the ordinary moments pass. A high value mindset, a disciplined heart. Everything I touch is a beautiful art. I do not need to explain and I do not hide. Moving with the strength of the rising tide. Strategic advancement in every single move. I have absolutely nothing left to prove. Emotional detachment. A diamond design. Everything I wanted is strictly mine. No more reacting, only the state. I am the absolute master of my fate. Emotional detachment. The signature is steady on a premium page, writing all the rules for the modern age. I do not need validation from the crowd. My silence is heavy, my silence is loud. The diamonds are resting in the silver tray, watching all the millions coming my way. Investment Emotional detachment. Mm. Mm. The blueprint is ready, and the vision is mine, moving perfectly along the golden line. No more excuses and no more the wait. I am the master of my own fate. Billionaire Blueprint. Black coffee and a clean white page, setting the stage for the modern age. Strategic planning in the quiet room, watching the flowers of power bloom. I don't seek the luck, I create the win. The true transformation is starting within. Investment in growth, investment in time, knowing the absolute triumph is mine. The blueprint is ready, and the vision is mine, moving perfectly along the golden line. No more excuses and no more the wait. I am the master of my own fate. Billionaire Blueprint. Signature. The signature is heavy on the premium deal, commanding exactly the way that I feel. No settling for less, no playing the part, treating my life like a high-end art, counting the assets while the city sleeps, following the secrets that the empire keeps. I am the exception and I am the rule. High value mindset is my only tool. Emotional detachment, quiet advancement. The vision is steady, the system is ready. The blueprint is ready, and the vision is mine, moving perfectly along the golden line. No more excuses and no more the wait. I am a master of my own fate. Deal is closed. The deal is closed. Silence. I don't shrink to fit your little box. I'm the key that changes all the locks. Diamond pressure built under the weight. I don't believe in luck, I design my fate. Standard is high, the ceiling is glass. I shattered it all, look at the mess. If you wanna see at this table of mine, bring something real, oh, don't cross the line. They call it arrogance, I call it resonance. They call it demanding, I call it landing. Do you understand? This heavy means your body on a dream that you can't get to. Top tier, top shelf, I'm obsessed with myself. Price went up, yesterday's gone. I'm the prize you gaze upon. Time and don't bring me drama, bring me results. I'm immune to your little insults. My time is a diamond, my energy gold. The greatest story that's never been told. You want the access, you want the code. Carry the weight or get off the road. I'm not a princess waiting for a king. I own the palace, I own the ring. They call it arrogance, I call it resonance. They call it demanding, I call commanding. I'm intense, it means high value on the dream that you Building the empire in the middle of the dark, leaving a permanent golden mark. Shadow work is finished and the code is mine, moving perfectly along the final line. I do not seek the light, I embrace the night. Everything that touches becoming bright. A shadow monopoly, a silent rain, leaving all the noise and the calm and pain. A shadow monopoly, the ultimate design. Every single resource is already mine. No more seeking, I am the center now. The entire world is starting to bow. Shadow monopoly. Signature steady on the premium page, setting the standards for the modern age. No more Peter pleasing, only self-control, taking back the fragments of my ancient soul. The diamonds are resting in the velvet tray, watching all the millions coming my way. I don't need a partner to complete the deal, I am the only power that is truly real. Emotional detachment, quiet advancement. The vision is steady, the system is ready. Shadow monopoly, the ultimate design. Every single resource is already mine. No more seeking, I am the center now. The entire world is starting to buy. Is absolute. Circus. Empire state of mind. Let's work. Love is a game, but money's a fact. I look at the numbers of it, fight a pack. Feelings are fleeting, but diamonds are stone. I built this castle sitting on my own. No handouts, no favors, just pure design. Every single brick is officially mine. While you were sleeping, I was awake, raising the stakes, making the earth shake. I don't check the price tag, I check the mood. I turn my ambition into my food. Silence is cold and my pockets are loud. Head in the business, not in the cloud. Empire state, building a legacy, sealing my fate. Cashmere dreams and a black car life. Cut through the doubt like a silver knife. Money talks, baby, listen close. I am the CEO, I am the host. Contracts signed with a pen of gold. Stories of power that need to be told. I'm married to success, I'm loyal to win. Failure's the only unforgivable sin. Private jet, more fun on D&D. You can't afford to spend a minute with me. My time is a currency, pay the rate. Welcome to the logic of the Empire State. I don't check the price tag, I check the mood. I turn my ambition into my food. Silence is gold and my pockets are loud. Head in the business, not in the cloud. Empire State, building a legacy, sealing my fate. Cashmere dreams and a black card life. Cut through the doubt like a silver knife. Money talks, baby, listen close. I am the CEO, I am the host. Invest in yourself. Assets over liabilities. Power, pleasure, control over chaos. Watch it grow, watch it stack. Never look back. Empire State, building a legacy, sealing my fate. Cashmere dreams and a black card life. Cut through the doubt like a silver knife. Money talks, baby, listen close. I am the CEO, I am the host. Just business. Nothing personal. Empire rises. Sound of a vault closing. Gold, the architecture of power in cold glass. My reflection in pure silver. No pauses and no extra words. I am above the chains that he created. Clear patterns on the smooth floor. I leave no space for the weak. A high value standard, a personal law. Life is the highest, most exquisite art. Silk on my shoulders and peace in my mind. I take everything here and now. Every word is like sharp granite. The power inside me burns steadily. Neo Art Deco, a diamond design. You take everything you want. No more noise and no more barriers. In this game, there's no way back. The signature is firm on the white page. I trust my own heights. I do not need to explain to the crowd. I follow my own path. Diamonds resting on a tray of ice. I am the leading star in the sky. Investment in focus, investment in peace. I control my destiny. Quiet advancement, quality of life. The vision is clear. Everything is secure. Neo Art Deco, a diamond design. You take everything you want. No more noise and no more barriers. In this game, there is no way back. Walking through the halls of velvet and lace, with a cold expression on my beautiful face. Smoky eyes watching every move you make. I am the only promise that you cannot break. Integration of the shadow in the middle of night, turning every darkness into golden light. I do not seek approval, I do not seek the grace. I am the only owner of this sacred space. Shadow glamour draping the floor, giving the silence exactly what it is for. Gothic, romantic, a dangerous art. Holding the power in a frozen heart. Shadow glamour, sensual slow beat, dark bag. The dark romantic makeup, good gradient red. Living every word that I ever said. Gothic nails clicking on the crystal glass, watching all the ordinary moments pass. Female rage is quiet, female rage is pure. Making my intention absolute and sure. I am not a victim of the modern design. I am the architect of everything mine. No more people pleasing, only the soul releasing the reason you're steady. The shadow is ready. Shadow glamour draping the floor, Does an admiration flow to me? Naturally, inevitably. Shadow glamour, draping the floor. Together in the silence, exactly what it is for. Gothic, romantic, a dangerous art. Holding the power in a frozen heart. Shadows integrated, a transformation. Soft, soft, soft. Precision is the only language I speak fluently. Analyzing the data, secure in the perimeter. The high-value mindset operates in silence. No wasted motion, no unnecessary noise. The signature is a command, the vision is a blueprint for a total victory. Strategic advancement, a crystal design. Every resource is already mine. No more waiting, only the flow. I am the only power you need to know. Strategic advancement, short, sharp lines consist to capital growth. Emotional control, the empire is expanding within the mind first. Diamonds on the table, steel in the gaze. I don't follow the trend. I am the architect of the coming days. Investment in focus, investment in time. Plan, execute, scale. I do not fail. Strategic advancement, a crystal design. Every resource is already mine. No more waiting, only the flow. I am the only power you need to know. Position secured. I told you I was trouble. I told you to run. But playing with fire is half of the fun. Leather jacket, heart of stone. I do better when I'm on my own. You wanna save you, go to church. I'm the kind of girl who leaves you in the lurch. Don't say I didn't warn you twice. I'm not sugar, I am spice. I'm a criminal, stealing your peace of mind. Love is a contract I strictly decline. Dangerous, scandalous, baby, I'm hazardous. Take your heart just for the thrill. I'm the poison in the pill. Criminal, lipstick stain on a glass of wine. Everything I touch is officially mine. You think you can fix me? That's cute. I'll leave you silent on absolute mute. No happy ending, no fairy tale. The ship is sinking, ready to fail. So kiss me once and say goodbye. I'm the best mistake of your life. I'm a criminal, stealing your peace of mind. Love is a contract I strictly decline. Dangerous, scandalous, baby, I'm hazardous. Break your heart just for the thrill. I'm the poison in the pill. The signature is dry on the premium page. The final asset for the modern age. I am the center and I am the prize. Everything is moving before my eyes. Walking through the lobby of the silver tower, feeling the weight of the permanent power. A high-value life in a world of design, knowing that every resource is mine. The suit is tailored and the vision is clear. Only the absolute standards are here. I am the owner of my own time, knowing the victory is strictly mine. Final asset, a diamond design. Everything promised is already mine. Absolute master of fate. The legacy is built on a solid foundation, moving with focus and realization. I do not justify and I do not explain. I leave the noise in the ordinary pace. Strategic advancement in every single move. I have absolutely nothing to prove. The diamonds are resting on a tray of ice. I follow my own advice. Grow, own, rule. The high-value mindset is the only tool. Everything is ready. The system is steady. The silhouette is sharp in the mirror of truth. Wisdom of age and the fire of youth. Emotional control is my primary skill. Everything happens according to my will. Counting the assets while the city sleeps. Following the sequence that the empire keeps. The deal is finished and the cycle is new. Everything I wanted is coming through. Final asset, a diamond design. Everything promised is already mine. Absolute master of fate. On the check is final. Convergence is happening in the silver light of a morning that belongs only to the disciplined and the brave. Convergence is happening in the silence of a heart that has integrated every shadow and every flame. Convergence is the only outcome for a soul that has decided to own the entire trajectory of its existence. The silk is cold, the spirit is warm, the armor is invisible but absolute. Watching the patterns of the market, watching the patterns of the mind. Everything is a mirror, everything is a tool. I am the architect of the convergence where the dream and the reality become one single thread of gold. It is arriving now. The shadow is integrated into the soul, taking back the absolute and total control. Soft but not safe, a quiet design. Everything promised is already mine. No more seeking, I am the center now. The entire world is starting to buy. Velvet integration. Shadow work is finished and the code is secure. A high-value presence, absolute and pure. I embrace the darkness to find the light, moving with precision through the middle of night. Strategic detachment, a disciplined heart. Everything I touch is a beautiful art. The boundaries are steady and the circle is small, watching every single expectation fall. I do not seek approval, I do not seek the crowd. The silence inside me is powerful and loud. The legacy is growing in the quiet of day. Success is arriving in a permanent way. Soft but not safe, a quiet design. Everything promised is already mine. No more seeking, I am the center now. The entire world is starting to burn. Liberated, sovereign, protected, elected. The silhouette is sharp against the blue sky, knowing the reason and knowing the why. An investment in focus is the primary win. The true transformation is starting within. Diamonds are still on a tray made of ice. I never had to pay the common price. Soft and not safe, a quiet design. Everything promised is already mine. No more seeking, I am the center now. The entire world is starting to burn. Armor is complete.